Okay, guys. Okay, guys. I know I expect to be asked why I use the hands to wash this. Okay? Let me even sit, then I explain to you. I'm here enjoying the fresh air. But obviously, I'm expecting to be asked why I washed with hand, right? Um, and hopefully, I will find also my fellow Africans asking me why I washed hands. Let me say something, guys. I come from Africa, in a remote, like in a remote place, whereby we don't have electricity, whereby even the roads are still, uh, they are still so small. Even big cars can't access, like, to go to where I come from. Okay, so it's like we still have these kind of lights, the ones with a handle, if at all we have the money to buy the paraffin, and the ones like locally we make. Okay, those are the things we are still using. So I come from the village. Okay? Even the people who live in the village, they can come to our place and laugh at us and say these are villagers really. You understand? Imagine that kind of a situation. So if at times we always ask questions, or we always see things and we ask questions. Uh, like, for the years I've been here, they are too little than the years I've been in my country, or than the years I have been in my village. I grew up washing clothes with hands, almost washing with hands. Let it be plates, cups, everything. Let it be washing. I use hands. You understand? And it was a hard time in that we could even go to the garden when it is push, like it's very hot. Though this side is very very hot, but even we would go under the too much sunshine and we go to the garden, and yeah, we did, right? So, but when we get a chance and we come to these countries, we always, like, we forget so quickly where we are coming from. Why do we always forget so quickly where we are coming from? I once worked with someone. She was also from Africa, and within like a few months, she was like, "Oh my God, will I go back home and I wash my clothes while bending?" Eh? Just imagine. She was few months, less than 5 months, and she was like, "Will I go back home and I use hands to wash my clothes?" Why do we forget so quickly where we are coming from? I'm proud to be an African, and I'm proud to do things like in an African way. I'm so proud about it, because it is something that has made our grandparents and our parents strong. So when we go into these houses and we find maybe a chance and they are having each and everything, as if we want to go back and maybe purchase each and everything. You get like 1 monthly salary and you feel like you are having like millions and millions of money, and you start like maybe saying I will buy the washing machine. Remember, even the person who is saying washing machine, me, we have never used even the electricity in our village. Okay? To see electricity, we have to walk miles and miles, kilometers, to see the what? The light, or to see the electricity. So let us not always brag us not always like forget so quickly like that. Eh? Fine, we are here, we have experienced a lot. It doesn't mean that we should forget our laws. This is something that I can do. If I'm to do it, I can do it with maybe, mind you, if I have like some speed, I can do it and I finish when the machine is still like loading. Sometimes I wonder, like those people who use like dishwashers, I don't think that those dishwashers are so quick than the person who is using hands to wash those plates. And when I'm cleaning them, the way I clean them, like, and they get clean. So let us leave a mentality of always saying, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Mind you, here, not all of them are rich. We are not working for rich people. Some people are not in rich families. And when you go there, you have to bear with the situation. What you want is your salad, right? If they don't have the machine, will you refuse to work because they don't have the machine? So sometimes I don't support some comments actually. Maybe if you're born in America, if you're born in here, Saudi Arabia, those are the people we expect them to ask us, why are you using your hands? And there are some things that we should not always like stick on. Like, let us not always force things to happen. You go to a family and you, maybe if they take theirs outside and you are just a housemaid and you also want to take yours with like outside. For me, I've been washing mine, as you can see. So I was giving you an example. These countries are so hot, and because they are so hot, at times or at night we do sweat. You cannot use it like for the whole of your contract and you go when it is not smelling. It will smell because you're sweating. You always sweat at night, so you need to clean it. So if at all they don't allow housemaids also to take theirs, will you not wash yours just because they have refused to take yours? If you find that maybe their machines are too small, they can't support these things, will you not wash it just because their machines are too small? Most especially African housemaids. The rest, I don't know, but if you're from Africa, there are things or there are some words we should reserve for ourselves. I can't say we have all passed through the situation that Mercy has passed through. No, mine is by the way tough. And I'm proud of it because it has made me strong. I don't hesitate to do something because I got used to it. You understand? So it has directed me to do things on my way. I don't first request or inquire someone to guide me. I do it locally, but on my own understanding, and I know I've done it. But I don't wait for someone to come and direct me, do this or do the other. For what now? So that is it.